Hello, my fans. Ambassador John here with you, and this is Diaspora TV, yet another episode. And where it's been long, but quite a catch up today. And today I'll be talking about balancing a busy schedule like mine, and also with the family, because most of us who have so much work to do, maybe it's your work where you're employed, maybe you have other responsibilities here and there in church, everywhere. This poses a lot of challenges to so many people because when you have family, when you're married, when you have kids, you have also to cater for the needs of these people as well. And this poses quite many challenges to so many people. Now, welcome to Diaspora TV, and I would like to urge you to invite your friends. Let us discuss together. It's a time where we're just going to have a session to discuss about how we can balance our work. We can balance this busy schedule with family, how we can take care of our kids. And if you have some challenges, feel free to share. This is an open forum where we can share. It's been some time since we've caught up, and there's no better way to catch up than talk about what we've been doing. Well, 2020 has been such a busy year, and a bad year for many of us because of COVID. And during that time, some people are forced to work from home. If you are working from home, there are so many challenges, especially if you have kids. If you are working, going to work as well, and you had to interact with people out there, there are also challenges because you could end up bringing the disease home. So 2019 actually posed a lot of challenges to so many people. And we can be able to find out how well can we balance work and family. What are the challenges? Maybe that is a better point to begin. What are the challenges? Well, we have a lot of challenges. One being, if, for example, you have school kids, for example, you have to drop them or pick them from school if that is how you do it, or they're picked by the bus. That means you have to prepare them in the morning. You have to ensure that they have their lunch packed up, their bags packed up. You have to ensure that you have organized how they're going to be picked up from school. And if you're working throughout the day, then that is a challenge because you have to make those arrangements about how are they going to be picked. Now, another challenge is, if you have little kids, albeit even if they're big kids, they need attention as well. And there's nothing, or attention is one big factor in how you relate with your kids. And therefore, it's important that we are able to manage our time properly, time management, and especially for families that have more than one kid, it is very difficult to manage all that. Now, I'm going to go through some points here of how you can, it's just suggestions, maybe not true, maybe not augur with you, but you can balance family and work by one, maybe we can say manage your stress levels. As you may know, all those things that I'm talking about, they can cause stress. And before I go on, I would like to say that we are live on Facebook as well and YouTube. So if you prefer watching on your TV, kind of switch to YouTube and watch live. The link is Diaspora TV Australia, and you'll be able to see this link there and watch together with us. Contribute where you can. Wherever you're watching me from, make sure you can contribute in one way or another, and God will bless you. So we are talking about challenges that we face as parents. I'm one of them. I have 3 kids, and it's not easy. when you have to balance between you have to go to work and you also have to manage these little ones. You have to show them love, you have to be there for them, you have to cater for their needs. And that is one issue that can bring a lot of responsibility and can create a lot of stress in your life. Many families go through a lot of stress. Yes, kids are blessings from God, but in so saying, we must be able to manage this blessing from God. And one way is to manage the stress levels, and it would be good if we can have suggestions, if we can talk together, we can discuss together and see how well we can find solutions to this. If you are watching online, I'm happy for you to leave a comment, give me some comments or some suggestions of how we can balance work. Thank you, Phyllis, for watching. I expect to hear from you as well. I expect to know how we can balance our work and our family, because there's a lot of responsibility that comes with that, and especially in the first world like here, where you have to work maybe more than one place, a workplace, then that means you have a lot of time that you have to organize for your kids. Now, one way is to, like I said, manage your stress levels. Another way is to make time for yourself. It's good to create time for your family, for one time or sometime you can go out together as a family, have family time. That can really help to bring bonding and ensure you don't go to work 7 days a week, because the more you work like that, the more you lose on family time. And if you're watching us, I would like to encourage you to subscribe, to follow, to like. This is Diaspora TV. It's a community TV, and with this TV, we can all grow together. We can have fun together. Can help one another. I'm trying to get someone to get in here. Just as we continue to talk, can you please subscribe to Diaspora TV? Ensure you subscribe, you like, comment, share. Diaspora TV is for all of us. And today's session is powered by Options Education Agency. As you can see, well, right behind me here, we have the Options Education Agency. They are located, if you want to know more about how you can immigrate to Australia as a student to come and study, Options Education Agency is one agency that will help you, and they have a proven track record. If you come to Adelaide, they are located on King William Street. You will find them just opposite one of the stops of the tram stops. They're just quite opposite there, and they can be able to help you. Waiting for someone to connect so that we can discuss how we can balance family and work. Let me check the connection. Meanwhile, make a work. You can share widely. Share. Invite your friends to watch this one. Invite your friends to watch together with us. We can all have fun together, have this catch up. I don't know. Well, like I said, this session is powered by Options Education Agency. So if you're looking to come to Australia as a student, contact Options. Yeah, they're on level 7, 118 King William Street, Adelaide. I beg your pardon, it's level 3. can find them there. Invite your friends, share a watch party, and God will bless you. Invite your friends to like Diaspora TV so that we can continue to make videos for you. We can continue to bring good topics to you. Today we are just discussing about how we can balance our busy schedule and our family with a lot of challenges that we face in our families. There's a lot that we can do to ensure that we balance our work and our family. I don't know what's going on with this connection. I'm getting someone who can help to discuss this much further. Keep inviting your friends. Invite your friends to come and watch together with us. And God will bless you. This is Diaspora TV, Australia. We are based in Adelaide, where they say Adelaide is the city of churches, and it lives true to its name. It's one of the most quiet cities in Australia. So if you're planning to come to Australia, better choose Adelaide. And if you dispute that, you can you can tell us why. Yeah, so for those who are joining us now, my name is Ambassador John, and this is Diaspora TV Australia. We are discussing today how balancing work and family. And how that can affect the way we work. So leave us a comment, share, like, and if you have any suggestions. Thank you, Abel Kevo, for watching. Make sure you share watch party, invite your friends, we watch together. Write down your comments there. Let us have fun together. Let's educate and learn from one another. Balancing family and work is one of the hardest things, especially in Australia. That's one of the hardest things. For example, if you're working and you work past 6 p.m., it becomes so hard because child care facilities close by 6 p.m. So you are unable to organize on how you can you can juggle that out between work and kids. So it's quite a challenge for many families, and it's very hard to manage that and to keep a work-life balance. If that is your arrangement, if you have kids, it's quite difficult. And working from home, like last year during the COVID-19 lockdown, it was very difficult because some people would be meeting using video links, and when you're in the meeting and the kids are passing by, and or they are making a lot of noise, so you can't even concentrate. There are so many challenges, and to balance that with work and family is quite difficult. And there are always so many pros and cons of working from home or working from your workplace. There are so many pros and cons, but today we just want to talk about how we can balance work, and also we balance that with our busy schedules. For example, if we look at the life of a teacher, so if you're a teacher and you have kids as well, you have to prepare lesson plans, and you have to prepare to go to school. Some of those kids don't go to school. Some of them are young ones. Depending on which country you are in, there are so many laws that regards the young ones. For example, in Australia, if the kids are not yet 13, you can't leave them unsupervised. So meaning if you have kids below the age of 13, then you have to organize, and if you're going to school as a teacher at 8 a.m., then you'll have to organize for childcare maybe from 6 a.m. until maybe 6 p.m. And that poses a challenge because it's also costly. So if you are doing it every other day of the week, that's 5 days a week. Taking a kid to childcare, it can be quite costly, and it's quite a big challenge. And we have so many other people who have different kind of work, and because of those different working conditions, they have to make arrangements for kids, and it's a very huge cost sometimes. So what we find is some people choose to, instead of working, one of both, like two parents, one parent stays home and the other goes to work. I don't know what your take would be on that. Is it worthwhile taking your kids to childcare, or is it worthwhile maybe one of you staying home and one of you takes care of kids? Sometimes some people will work opposite rosters, so if that works well, that's another way that actually can balance your work and family. If you are parents and you are married, you are both living together. Yes, I mean it, you're both living together, because you have so many married people or married singles or people who are divorced but they have kids. And in those arrangements, people still have to take care of kids. So it always works better if both parents are living together, because if you're working opposite rosters, it's easy to manage, and you can always help each other take care of these kids. If you have any comment, please leave us a comment. If there's anything you would like to add on what I'm saying, if there is suggestions that you have on how we can improve, that would be awesome. And continue to share, subscribe, like, and comment on Diaspora TV Australia. This is our community TV station, our YouTube TV station, online one, where we can always have our say. And today's session, it's sponsored, or it's powered by Options Education Agency. And if you are looking forward, if you are in any country and you would like to visit Australia, this is an opportunity for you. When they open the borders, opportunities will also open for international students to come to Australia. You can contact Options Education Agency. They have a website. You can visit their website, and they will help you on how you can apply through the process. It's quite a tedious process, especially a student visa. To get it when you're overseas, you would need some help. So it's better if you can contact Options Education Agency, and they'll be able to help you. They'll be able to help you to organize on how you can visit Australia. Now, we're just discussing today about how we can balance work, family, and other responsibilities. You have maybe other volunteer opportunities that you take. There are so many ways that we can be able to help one another here today. Now, this is a topic or something that we cannot exhaust. It's something that we can do over and over again. Now, I was hoping to get Pastor Ann online, but it seems we are having a hiccup today. She would have spoken a little bit about this, how she balances work and family. Every one of us does it differently, and it's good to share ideas, to brainstorm. How do you balance? If you're watching me there, how do you balance your work and your family? That can be very helpful if you can let us know. That can be awesome. So this is a topic that we cannot exhaust. It's a huge topic, that we cannot exhaust. It's a conversation that we can continue with, um, because sometimes you feel so overwhelmed with work, too much work, both at work and at home. Yes, at home. Some of us who have small kids, you do not have rest. And it's not a bad thing because kids bring a lot of joy, but you get overwhelmed with too much work at home and at work. And sometimes that can be quite stressful. Um, Sometimes you may find that you are missing out on family life because of work. Sometimes you are not there for your kids or for your spouse, because if you're working, especially some people who work from far from home, sometimes that connection, that bonding, it's not there. I remember when my wife came to Australia, I was left in Africa, and that was quite challenging because of the distance, and that distance poses a huge challenge, and not just for me, for many other couples. If you have kids, distance in itself poses quite a huge challenge. If you work away from home, that is a huge challenge, and you could end up missing out on family life, and you could also miss out on your kids. You could also miss out on your spouse, and there could be a lot of it can become resentful of how much you have to do to create that bond, and also to do around the house. When you have come and you're too tired or busy to enjoy social life, it becomes hard. Therefore, uh, I would say there are no right or wrong choices, and it's just that your choices will change at different stages in your family, in your life. Um, it may feel easier for one, like I said, maybe one person to stay home and the other goes to work and does all the hard work. But then it depends with the kind of financial challenges that you're also facing. Sometimes if you have a lot to deal with, then you may need to adjust the way you live. You may need to work a little bit more, which is sometimes is not viable. Well. I'm happy that you continue to watch. Leave us a comment. Thank you, everyone that is watching tonight. It is 4:45 here in Adelaide, and it's a busy day. It's a Friday. Everyone is now probably going home from work, and others are heading into the city. As I can overlook over the city here, I can see so many people moving around because it's a Friday, and people are moving around, and people are going home, and others are heading to the pubs and others. And this, we are talking about how we can balance busy work schedule and family. There are so many factors that we need to consider here. Now, thank you for those of you who have tuned in online. Thank you those who are watching us on Facebook. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, head over to YouTube and subscribe to our channel. It's Diaspora TV Australia. Like and share, comment, and invite your friends to like and share. Diaspora TV is a community TV for each and every one of us, and God will bless you for doing that. Now, if you have any suggestions, you can always leave them with us, and we'll be able to discuss those suggestions. Like I said, today's session is powered by Options Educational Agency. If you are planning to come to Australia as a student, these are the best education agency around. They know what they are doing. They are good at their work. They are located at level 3, King William Street, Adelaide. You can find them there. Today it's just a catch up, and on this topic we cannot exhaust. Today is just the introduction. I want to end there. We were supposed to have a guest to discuss this one, but unfortunately, it seems the call was not did not connect somehow, and we will catch up. We'll try and catch up with our friend Pastor Ann Lawrence some other time when we can, so that she can help us to discuss this topic a bit further. So this is just the introduction, it's just the beginning. We'll be discussing this much further, And if you're watching there and you want to catch up with us next time, if you haven't subscribed, like our channel, may you follow us so that you can know when next we go live, and you'll be blessed. This is part of the topics that we'll be covering here at Diaspora TV Australia. So may you have a lovely evening. May God bless you. May you have a good night from wherever you're watching us, especially this in Australia. Those who are in Kenya, have a good morning or afternoon from all other areas. God bless you so much, and thank you for everyone that was watching. I can see you Samuel Mungai, I can see Charles Njuguna, Abel Kiprop, I can see you, I can see Ruben, Peter Ndiboy. Thank you, Phyllis, everyone that joined and tuned in, and those who have tuned in on YouTube. We are also on YouTube, and our page is Diaspora TV Australia on YouTube. So if you haven't been there, if you haven't gone to YouTube, head over to YouTube right now and subscribe. The page is Diaspora TV Australia. Head over there and subscribe, and God will bless you. Have a lovely day, and remember, if you want to visit Australia on a student visa, the place is Options Education Agency. They are right here at the heart of Adelaide, level 3, King William Street, Adelaide. Thank you so much for joining us. God bless you.